Good afternoon. We're at Fort Gamble Heritage Park, and we parked at the southern trailhead parking lot this time. Last time we were here, we did the north half. But it's probably 70, and about noon. It's awesome in the shade here. So the southern half of the park has a lot of mountain biking trails. Should be fun. Alright, so we made it to the light speed trail, and I was totally lost on the map. They have this, yeah, it's not a good map, that's all I'm gonna say. But we are getting on light speed, and we're on a service road now, basically. The problem is the little circle they use to show where you are is gigantic, and it's very confusing. It covers up part of the map. And there are mosquitoes. There's one right here. Or that's a bee, maybe. So we might be on roads a lot of this hike today. Roads like this, I should say. So we are south of Fort Gamble and north of Poolsbo, Washington. And that is Scotch broom. Need to bring out loppers and cut all that stuff down. Should do that. That'd be fun. Oh, there's the hyperspace trail again. And the lightspeed trail again. They must loop around or something. We made it to an area that's been logged. A big chunk of the middle of this park has been logged. So basically the agreement was the landowner donated it to the county, but they could log it one more time. And I wonder if they have another 10 years when they can log at least. But it was free, so can't complain. So I think, if I read right, at times some of these roads are closed when they're logging because the logging trucks go down them. We are walking east now, and we have a really nice breeze. Feels good. So we've seen one horse, a couple mountain bikers, a jogger, and a couple walkers. So a lot of different trail use today going on. Looks like we're gonna go downhill, or we might go left here. See, clear cut trail on the right. All right, so we are right where that circle is, and I think we will go right. We'll get on these bypass trail and Mordor trail and get on, or we can go all the way to the G1000. We'll figure it out. All right, we decided to stay on the service road trails. There's not a ton of bike riders out here, but we didn't want to disrupt any of them by getting on the mountain bike trails, just in case. Doesn't really get us anything except more shade, but we have some clouds now, so this isn't bad. And they all go the same direction pretty much. But we've went a little over 2 miles and almost an hour, I would say now. So there's a mountain bike trail. The big rows. Feels like fun. There's just not a lot of room to get off the trail if you're on a mountain bike trail, and sometimes they come pretty fast. They don't appreciate the hikers, and I understand that. We got plenty of roads like this we can walk on. And I think some of those bike trails they're gonna get steep, and I don't want someone coming down and slamming on their brakes to avoid hitting us. So we were up on the plateau. I think the rest of the day we're gonna be off of it. On the extreme southeast edge of the park. Kind of in the middle southern third right now. Walking east. We are walking north, and there's a nice little creek down to our right. I'm not sure it has any water in it though, right this time of year. But we should be getting to our road going back east and then south soon. So we were talking to a lady, and she said there are like 4 mountain lions that live out here. One of them might be dead because they shot it. He was getting aggressive. So it's possible there's only 3 now, but still, that's a lot. And I think there's black bear too, she said. But the mountain lion is the creepy thing, because they will chase you. Oh, there's some water down there. Oh, wait, no there isn't. It's dry. So I think we're gonna end up with 5 or 6 miles, which isn't too bad. A little training hike today. We need to bring our bikes out here sometime. Oh, getting tired. So we are walking south now, back to the car. I think we have about 2 miles, I would guess. But we're going uphill. Oh, they logged that whole area over there. Pretty steep. We have hiked 4.5 miles, so I think we're gonna end up with about 6, which isn't bad. It's getting pretty warm. It's 80. So we've been going uphill for the last 15-20 minutes, hoping we're going down now the rest of the way. Camelbacks. Looks like a fun trail. First I thought these road trails would be very sunny, but they're not. They're actually pretty nice. Very shady. If it was sunny, it would be hot. Hopefully we don't have to go back up again. Alright, we are to a clear-cut area to our left, and try and show you Mount Rainier. Straight in the middle, you'll see something sticking up if you have a big TV screen. Wow. That's steep. I think this is the Waterline trail that we were stopped at on the upper part. I call it the Waterline trail because there's a water line that goes down a straight line trail. Oh, this is where they want to build all the houses, I believe, and a YMCA for Kingston. Because that, I believe, is the intersection down there. I'm not sure the camera's picking it up, but there's some buildings, a bunch of buildings down there. Wow, the breeze feels awesome. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's gotta be it. There's the highway down there. Huh. So they want to build up to 80 houses, a lady told us, and a YMCA, and probably a bunch of businesses. Or, right now it's zoned for 1 house per 20 acres, but they want to basically make it, rezone it, so they can have one house an acre. Plus all the commercial development. Lots of Scotch broom here. You can see all the little seeds. Those black pods are the seeds. And they stay in the ground forever, I read. All they need is water, and then they, wow, tons of them start growing. I'm glad we're in the shade, because I thought this section would be very hot. So I think that this whole clear-cut area on the left is what they want to develop. So everything to my left and in front of us. So you can see they replanted trees, even though they, so maybe they plan on, maybe they know the development might not go through. Otherwise, why would you plant all these trees? I love those purple flowers. When they're on my property, I think they're weeds, but they look nice in the wild. They definitely put some big rock down on this road for when they were logging. And Scotch broom everywhere. Wow, so we were up in those trees. If you ever wondered what a logged area looks like in Western Washington, this is it. We found our turn. We're on our last road back to the parking lot, I believe. Came from up there. Wow, the purple flowers are pretty vibrant. It'd be nice to get back in the shade. There's the highway again down there. You hear the cars. Oh, it is warm. All right, we're on a little side trail back to the road parking lot. All right, now this trail needs some maintenance. It's pretty narrow. Don't think it gets a lot of use. It's not hot though. I like that. It's very shady. A lot of horse poop on it. Wow, and mosquitoes, look at that. Jeez. Oh, that was a fun hike. 6 miles isn't bad. Didn't feel like I had a lot of energy today. Wow. That, I don't know if that's dog fur or what. It's white something. I did not expect this many mosquitoes here this late in the summer. I think I see the parking lot maybe. I see cars. I see something. Oh, this might be the first parking lot. We did not park in this one. We're down the street like a block or two. Yeah, this is not our parking lot. We're close to ours though. I like how they put all the logs here so when it's wet. Alright, so I was showing a trail, but looks like we'll just walk on the road.